Welcome to the Word of the Week. Today I want to talk to you about, does that define you? You're like, what are you talking about? Does what define me? I don't know. You tell me. On April 2nd of 2014, I was shot along with 19 others. I took a 45 that went across my body, went through my neck. You could see some of the scars, went across my body, through my neck and into my right shoulder. And on that day, I lost the use of my right arm. And most people wouldn't know that I don't have the use of my right arm unless you came up to me and you tried to shake my hand, or unless you asked me to help you pick that thing up and I would look at you and say, I'm sorry, I don't have the use of my right arm. You want to know why? Why most people don't know I don't have the use of my right arm is because my disability doesn't define me. Jesus has given me an identity, and that's who defines me. And friends, also, I was given a second chance. So when I wake up every morning and I go, this is the day the Lord has made, I would choose to rejoice and be glad in it. Friends, you get a choice to wake up and be glad. Or you get a choice to wake up and to begin to inventory and be like, oh, well, I don't have the use of my right arm. Oh, my knees hurt. Oh, my feet hurts. And then you begin to start identifying with things that have happened or disabilities, or maybe you have invisible wounds. You've been wounded by people that you've trusted. And then instead of working through the process of being healed, you begin to identify with that pain. You know, the veteran community, they're notorious for identifying with their service-connected disability. So you get a lot of veterans, and they love telling people how they're a 100% disabled veteran. That is a rating that you get from the VA. That is not who you are. Friends, I don't identify as a 100% disabled veteran. That is some paperwork that helps me get a compensation, and it helps me with medical care, but that's not who I am. I'm still the Green Beret. I'm still a soldier. Jesus made me a Green Beret in this natural world so one day I can be a Green Beret for him. And so I get up and I use what I have. Right now, I'm using a platform that the Lord has given me because I don't identify with being a beat down, broken soldier just because I was shot at Fort Hood, or because I don't maneuver the way I used to when I was 20-year-old Green Beret, 30-year-old Green Beret. No, I know I have some limitations, but those limitations don't define me. My right arm doesn't define me. What defines me is my assignment from the Lord. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, right? So that is what defines me. It's the word that Jesus speaks to me. So when I open up the word of God and I begin to read it, the Lord he will begin to give you, and he's done it for me, give you your identity and what you need to identify with. Friends, don't identify with things with your physical status. Oh, you maybe went to the doctors and they give you a report that's maybe not so good. Okay, you take that and you take it back to the Lord. But friends, you get up. You get up and you live to the best of your ability. You do something with your second chance. Go make someone's life better. All you have to do is get up, and you have to take control of this thing right here, because this thing right here between your ears will get you going in all kinds of directions, will get you to be filled with anxiety and depression as you begin to identify with things that you don't need to. Friends, open up the Word of God. Fill yourself with the Word and let God give you your identity. You are not defined by what happened to you, and you're not defined by that disability. You are defined by what God says about you. And what God says, it is good. All right. Till next week, I'll talk to you then. Bye-bye.